Every morning, before you even take your first bite of food, you make a choice that could decide the future of your kidneys. It's not your medications, not your dinner, but the very first drink you pour into your glass. For millions of people, that simple habit is either protecting their kidneys or slowly destroying them without a single warning sign. Rising creatinine, hidden swelling, and fatigue often trace back to the very drinks we trust the most. What if the juice you thought was healthy was actually raising your creatinine, like sugar-loaded candy? And what if the right drink, taken daily, could ease pressure on your kidneys, lower toxins, and give them a fighting chance to heal? In this video, we uncover the 7 powerful morning drinks that can protect fragile kidneys and expose the so-called healthy ones silently driving kidney decline. What if the first drink you choose each morning decides whether your kidneys heal or decline? Every night while you sleep, your body rests, but your kidneys never stop. They continue filtering waste and toxins from your blood for hours, often working harder than any other organ to keep balance. By the time morning arrives, your kidneys are already under stress, and what you put into your body first thing can either ease their burden or push them closer to damage. After an overnight fast, your kidneys are in a delicate state. They are ready to process whatever enters your system, and this first choice sets the tone for the next 12 to 16 hours. Most people don't realize that the first sip of liquid in the morning acts like a signal to the kidneys. If it is overloaded with sugar, sodium, or chemicals, the kidneys have no choice but to strain harder to clear it. This is why so many people experience swelling, rising creatinine, or unexplained fatigue despite thinking they are following healthy routines. The first drink is not just about hydration, it becomes the first filtration challenge of the day. For kidneys already weakened by disease or reduced function, this decision has even greater weight. The problem is that habits formed over years are rarely questioned. Many people pour coffee filled with cream and sugar, grab a glass of fruit juice, or open a packaged drink thinking it's safe. Without realizing it, they are flooding their kidneys with compounds that create extra toxins, overload electrolytes, and spike blood sugar. This silent stress doesn't always show symptoms right away, but over months and years it adds up, pushing creatinine higher and lowering filtration power. The reality is simple. Your kidneys don't get to choose. You do. That one glass in the morning can either help them recover from the night's workload or force them into another round of damage. The decision may seem small, but repeated daily it becomes the difference between slowing disease or accelerating decline. The first drink after waking is never neutral. It is either helping or hurting. But what most people believe is healthy is often the first thing silently destroying kidney function. Could your healthy morning juice be as damaging as eating 6 donuts? Many people start their day with drinks they believe are harmless or even beneficial. But for the kidneys, these choices can quietly trigger damage. Coffee loaded with cream and sugar is one of the most common habits. While plain black coffee in moderation may not be harmful, adding heavy cream, artificial flavors, and multiple teaspoons of sugar turns it into a kidney-stressing drink. Excess sugar spikes insulin, fueling inflammation, while high amounts of saturated fat from cream can worsen cardiovascular risk, something kidney patients are already vulnerable to. Orange juice is another popular choice. Marketed as healthy and vitamin-rich, it hides a dangerous load of potassium and sugar. A single glass can contain as much sugar as several candy bars and potassium levels high enough to push CKD patients toward hyperkalemia, a serious condition that can cause muscle weakness or irregular heartbeat. What feels like a fresh start often puts extra pressure on weakened kidneys to process these surges. Energy drinks are perhaps the most aggressive offenders. Loaded with caffeine, artificial sweeteners, sodium, and chemicals, they push blood pressure higher and overstimulate kidney filtration. The high sodium content increases water retention, forcing kidneys to work overtime, while the concentrated caffeine dehydrates and strains them further. These effects combine into a dangerous cycle that silently damages kidney cells day after day. Even juices labeled as healthy or natural, like cranberry cocktails or mixed fruit blends, are often concentrated sources of hidden sugars. Some contain added phosphorus preservatives or potassium sorbate, both of which directly stress the kidneys. The sugar rush is equivalent to eating multiple donuts, and the mineral overload disrupts the fragile balance that the kidneys struggle to maintain. Patients trying to do the right thing by choosing juice end up unknowingly accelerating creatinine rise and worsening their GFR. The danger is that all of these drinks are socially normalized. They look safe, taste good, and are part of daily habits, which makes them even harder to identify as harmful. Yet for kidney patients, these silent enemies can undo months of careful diet control and medication in just weeks. So, what should you drink instead? Let's start with a surprising combination that flips everything you've heard about salt. The sour-salty combination that protects kidneys when used the right way. Lemon water with just a tiny pinch of Himalayan pink salt may sound unusual, but it can be one of the most effective drinks to start the day for kidney support. Fresh lemon juice is rich in citric acid, which plays a powerful role in preventing kidney stones. It binds with calcium in the urine, stopping crystals from forming and reducing the risk of painful stone development. Citric acid also helps the kidneys eliminate uric acid more efficiently, lowering the buildup that contributes to gout and kidney damage. For patients with elevated creatinine, this gentle cleansing effect eases the workload and reduces toxic stress. The benefits don't stop there. Lemons provide vitamin C and antioxidants that protect kidney cells from oxidative damage, while their alkalizing effect reduces the acid load the kidneys must process. This is especially important for patients in later stages of CKD, where acid buildup accelerates decline. Adding a very small amount of Himalayan pink salt introduces trace minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium in natural ratios. These minerals support fluid balance and cellular health without overwhelming the kidneys when used sparingly. Unlike processed table salt, which is stripped of nutrients and contains additives, pink salt in a tiny pinch provides supportive minerals without the same risks. But caution is critical. For kidney patients, sodium must always be tightly controlled. The key is using less than 1/8 teaspoon, just enough to enhance the mineral profile without burdening the kidneys. Too much salt, even if natural, can raise blood pressure, cause water retention, and worsen kidney decline. That's why the portion size matters. The safest preparation is half a fresh lemon squeezed into 16 ounces of filtered water with only a tiny pinch of pink salt. Drink this on an empty stomach, about 30 minutes before breakfast, to maximize absorption and allow the kidneys to flush toxins accumulated overnight. This combination gives hydration, minerals, and detox support in one glass. But it must always be consumed in moderation and tailored to a patient's condition. When used correctly, it becomes a daily ritual that lightens kidney stress rather than adding to it. But if lemons can heal, what about a weed most people pull from their garden? Many so-called gentle herbal teas made from common plants can actually overload the kidneys with potassium or hidden preservatives if not chosen wisely. A weed in your backyard that turns out to be one of nature's kidney cleansers. Dandelion root, often dismissed as nothing more than a stubborn plant, has been used for centuries in traditional medicine to support kidney and liver health. When brewed into a tea, dandelion root works as a natural diuretic, gently encouraging the kidneys to release excess fluid and flush out waste products more effectively. Unlike pharmaceutical diuretics that can strip the body of essential minerals and place extra stress on already weak kidneys, dandelion root provides a balanced approach, promoting urine production while preserving important electrolytes. One of the unique strengths of dandelion root tea is the way it supports the kidney-liver partnership. The liver is the first line of defense in processing toxins, and the kidneys handle what the liver passes along. If the liver is sluggish, more burden falls on the kidneys. Compounds in dandelion root improve liver efficiency, meaning fewer harmful byproducts end up in the kidneys. This dual action helps reduce creatinine buildup and provides a smoother filtration process, which is especially important for people already living with CKD. The gut also plays a hidden but vital role in kidney health, and this is where dandelion root shows another benefit. It contains inulin, a natural prebiotic fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome produces fewer uremic toxins, lowering the amount of harmful substances entering the bloodstream and ultimately easing the kidney's workload. By improving digestion and gut balance, dandelion root indirectly protects the kidneys from secondary damage. Dandelion root tea is also rich in antioxidants like flavonoids and phenolic acids, which protect kidney tissues from oxidative stress and inflammation. For patients struggling with swelling, high blood pressure, or rising creatinine, this simple tea can provide noticeable relief over time when used consistently. The preparation is straightforward. Simmer 1 tablespoon of dried dandelion root in 2 cups of water for 15-20 minutes. Strain and drink while warm. A mild earthy bitterness is normal. and a small amount of natural sweetener like stevia can be used if needed. By turning what many see as a backyard nuisance into a daily ritual, kidney patients gain a safe, natural way to support filtration and toxin removal. But what if a simple stalk of celery could do more than just flavor your soup? This watery vegetable hides compounds that relax your blood vessels and reduce kidney stress. Celery, often seen as a basic salad ingredient, holds surprising power when juiced fresh. Celery juice contains natural compounds called phthalides, which help relax the muscles and blood vessel walls. This relaxation improves circulation to the kidneys, allowing them to filter blood more efficiently and with less strain. For someone with elevated creatinine or reduced GFR, better circulation means every nephron receives more oxygen and nutrients, which supports function and slows further damage. Celery juice is also exceptionally hydrating, with more than 90% water content. Drinking it first thing in the morning ensures your kidneys begin the day with the fluid they need to flush toxins. Proper hydration dilutes urine, reduces the risk of stone formation, and lightens the overall toxic load. Unlike plain water, celery juice brings additional minerals and electrolytes that help balance fluids in a natural way. This gentle diuretic effect encourages the release of excess sodium and water without overloading the body, something pharmaceutical diuretics can struggle to achieve without side effects. Beyond hydration, celery is rich in antioxidants such as vitamin C, beta-carotene, and flavonoids. These compounds protect kidney tissues from inflammation and oxidative stress, two major forces behind the progression of CKD. The natural sodium found in celery is very different from table salt. It comes packaged with potassium and magnesium, which help regulate nerve signals, muscle contractions, and fluid balance in a gentler way. When juiced fresh, these minerals work together to support kidney stability rather than stress it. Another hidden strength of celery juice is its role in reducing the burden on the liver. By supporting detoxification at the liver level, fewer harmful metabolites are passed down to the kidneys. This partnership means both organs function more smoothly, giving patients a better chance of lowering creatinine levels and avoiding complications. The key is preparation and moderation. Always juice fresh celery stalks about 8 to 10 for a single serving and drink immediately for maximum benefit. Starting with a small portion, such as 4 ounces, allows the body to adjust before gradually increasing to 16 ounces. Store-bought pasteurized celery juice often loses its active compounds, so freshly made is best. But wait, can a flower's deep red color actually lower blood pressure and protect kidneys? A crimson cup that lowers blood pressure while guarding fragile nephrons. Hibiscus tea, made from dried hibiscus flowers, is one of the most underrated drinks for kidney health. Its striking red color comes from anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect kidney cells from oxidative stress and inflammation. For patients with CKD, oxidative damage is a constant threat, and these compounds act like a shield around delicate nephrons, helping slow down the decline of filtration power. What makes hibiscus tea particularly valuable is its well-documented effect on blood pressure. High blood pressure is both a cause and a consequence of kidney disease, creating a vicious cycle that accelerates damage. Studies have shown that daily consumption of hibiscus tea can lower systolic blood pressure by 7-15 points, offering a natural and safe way to bring numbers under control. For someone already struggling with hypertension and declining kidney function, this small drop makes a huge difference in slowing disease progression. Hibiscus also has natural diuretic properties, encouraging gentle removal of excess fluid without stripping the body of key minerals. This helps reduce swelling, support circulation, and prevent fluid overload issues kidney patients frequently battle. Its organic acids, including citric acid and malic acid, assist in maintaining a healthier urine pH and may even lower the risk of kidney stone formation. By balancing fluid and mineral handling, hibiscus tea offers multi-layered protection for weakened kidneys. Preparation is simple but important. Use 1 tablespoon of dried organic hibiscus flowers per cup of boiling water, steeping for 10-15 minutes until the tea turns a deep crimson red. Drink it plain, or with a small squeeze of lemon if desired. But avoid sugar or artificial sweeteners that would undo its benefits. 1 to 2 cups per day is typically safe, though patients with very advanced CKD should always confirm with their doctor before adding new herbal teas, since potassium or interactions may be a concern. Hibiscus tea shows how a single plant-based drink can combine antioxidant protection, blood pressure control, and fluid management in one soothing cup. And yet, one green leaf paired with a spicy root may be even more powerful together. Here's the twist. While hibiscus and other natural teas support kidney health, many sugar-heavy fruit juices, cranberry cocktails, grape juice, or orange juice are marketed as kidney-friendly, but actually overload the body with sugar and potassium, quietly worsening CKD over time. The antioxidant leaf and the healing root that work in perfect synergy. Green tea by itself has long been praised for its health benefits, but when paired with fresh ginger, it becomes a powerhouse for kidney protection. Green tea contains catechins, particularly EGCG, which are some of the most potent antioxidants found in nature. These compounds defend kidney cells against oxidative stress and even support repair of existing damage in fragile nephrons. For patients living with CKD, this antioxidant protection can slow progression and improve overall kidney resilience. Adding ginger to the mix multiplies the benefits. Ginger contains bioactive compounds called gingerols and shogols, which are known for their strong anti-inflammatory effects. Since inflammation is one of the main drivers of kidney decline, ginger works to quiet this process and reduce further injury. Together, green tea and ginger create a combination that doesn't just slow damage, but actively supports healthier circulation, better blood sugar balance, and reduced inflammatory stress throughout the body. For people with diabetic kidney disease, this drink is especially valuable. Green tea has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, helping the body regulate blood sugar more effectively. Stable blood sugar reduces the vascular damage that often leads to faster kidney decline in diabetes. Ginger adds another layer of benefit by supporting circulation and calming nausea, a common symptom in later stages of kidney disease. The improved circulation ensures that blood flow to the kidneys remains strong, allowing them to filter more effectively. Preparation is simple and must be done correctly to preserve the active compounds. Brew 1 teaspoon of high-quality green tea leaves in hot water around 170–175 degrees Fahrenheit, steeping for 3–4 minutes. Adding water that is too hot destroys the delicate catechins and makes the tea bitter. Once brewed, add a thin slice of fresh ginger root and allow it to infuse for another 2 minutes. Fresh ginger is important. Powdered or artificial ginger products lack the same potency. The result is a warm, soothing drink that combines the antioxidant, the strength of tea, with the anti-inflammatory power of ginger. This daily ritual not only protects kidneys but also gives energy and clarity without the crash caused by sugary drinks. It is a natural, balanced way to guard against both oxidative stress and inflammation. But what if the garnish you've ignored your whole life is actually a kidney shield? The humble garnish that secretly cleanses and protects kidneys. Parsley, usually tossed on plates for decoration, holds far more power than most people realize. When brewed into a tea, parsley provides a gentle but effective way to support kidney health. Its strength lies in compounds like apigenin and other flavonoids, which reduce inflammation and protect kidney tissues from ongoing damage. These antioxidants neutralize harmful free radicals that silently attack nephrons, slowing down the progression of CKD. Parsley tea is especially valuable for patients dealing with high uric acid levels. Excess uric acid is not only a trigger for painful gout attacks, but also contributes to kidney decline by forming crystals that irritate and scar delicate tissue. Drinking parsley tea helps the body excrete uric acid more efficiently, lowering this burden and giving kidneys much-needed relief. By keeping uric acid in check, it reduces one of the hidden drivers of creatinine elevation. Another benefit of parsley tea is its role in kidney stone prevention. Parsley contains natural compounds that support calcium and oxalate regulation in the urine. Since most kidney stones are made from calcium oxalate, keeping these minerals balanced reduces the risk of stone formation. For someone already managing CKD, avoiding additional kidney stones can make a significant difference in slowing further damage. Use 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley leaves and stems per cup of boiling water, or 1 tablespoon if using dried parsley. Let it steep for 10–15 minutes to extract the active compounds, then strain and drink warm. A small squeeze of lemon juice can improve the flavor and add extra kidney-friendly citrate. It's important not to overuse parsley tea, since very high amounts can be too stimulating for the kidneys. 1 cup a day is usually safe, but patients with advanced kidney disease should confirm with their doctor before making it a daily routine. This simple drink transforms parsley from a forgotten garnish into a tool for detoxification, uric acid reduction, and stone prevention. It's proof that small, overlooked ingredients can have outsized effects on kidney health. But what if a stinging weed carried the power to fight both anemia and kidney decline? The stinging plant that transforms into one of the most powerful kidney tonics. Nettle leaf, known for its sting when touched fresh, turns into a healing powerhouse when dried and brewed into tea. For kidney patients, nettle tea provides multiple layers of support, making it one of the most underrated natural tonics. Rich in minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and iron, nettle delivers nutrients in forms that are easier for the body to absorb compared to many supplements. These minerals work together to maintain electrolyte balance, support muscle function, and protect bone health. 3 areas often compromised as kidney disease progresses. Nettle leaf also contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that directly protect fragile kidney tissues from chronic damage. Inflammation is one of the main forces driving CKD forward, and calming it down can slow creatinine rise and support better GFR stability. Patients struggling with swelling, fatigue, and joint pain often find that nettle tea provides relief by reducing inflammation throughout the body, not just in the kidneys. Another unique strength of nettle tea is its role in anemia support. Anemia is common in kidney disease because damaged kidneys produce less erythropoietin, the hormone that signals red blood cell production. The iron in nettle, combined with vitamin C that enhances absorption, helps support healthy hemoglobin levels. This means more oxygen delivery to tissues, better energy, and less fatigue improvements that directly impact quality of life for CKD patients. Brewing nettle tea safely is simple. Use 1 tablespoon of dried nettle leaves per cup of boiling water, steep for 15-20 minutes, then strain and drink. The result is a mild, earthy tea that can be consumed hot or cold. 2 cups a day are generally safe, but as with all herbal remedies, patients in advanced stages of CKD should consult their doctor before making it routine. Avoid combining nettle tea with over-the-counter supplements unless medically approved, since mineral levels can build up in sensitive patients. This stinging weed, once feared in the garden, becomes a nourishing drink that supports kidneys, reduces inflammation, and helps fight anemia. It proves that even the harshest plants can transform into gentle allies when used wisely. But here's the shocking truth. Not every so-called kidney-friendly drink is actually safe. Many bottled kidney teas and herbal supplements on store shelves hide phosphate additives, artificial blends, or high-potassium herbs that silently accelerate kidney decline instead of preventing it. Are you starting every morning with a kidney poison without knowing it? The truth is, many of the most common drinks people reach for first thing in the morning quietly sabotage kidney health. Energy drinks top this list. Marketed as quick boosters, they are loaded with excessive caffeine, sodium, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. This combination raises blood pressure, dehydrates the body, and forces kidneys into overdrive, creating long-term stress that accelerates creatinine buildup. Bottled fruit juices are another silent threat. Even when labeled 100% natural, most contain concentrated sugars and sometimes hidden preservatives like potassium, sorbate, or phosphate. Additives. A single glass can deliver as much sugar as several donuts, spiking blood glucose and overwhelming the kidneys with both sugar and potassium. For CKD patients, these daily spikes quietly worsen kidney decline. Flavored teas may sound healthier, but many packaged versions are far from safe. They often include added sugars, artificial flavors, and phosphorus-containing preservatives. These additives increase the risk of mineral imbalances, raise phosphorus levels in the blood, and contribute to vascular calcification, a dangerous complication for people with kidney disease. What seems like a soothing drink can actually harden arteries and push the kidneys into faster decline. Sodas, both regular and diet, are among the worst offenders. Regular sodas overload the body with sugar, while diet versions often contain artificial sweeteners and phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid, in particular, damages kidney tissue over time and raises phosphorus levels, silently worsening CKD outcomes. Even clear sodas, marketed as light or refreshing, are not safe, as they usually contain sodium and other additives that stress kidney function. Finally, coffee loaded with milk, cream, and sugar should not be ignored. While plain black coffee in moderation can be acceptable, once it's mixed with dairy fats, sweeteners, and syrups, it becomes a high-calorie, high-sugar, and high-phosphorus drink. This combination elevates blood sugar, increases inflammation, and forces kidneys to work harder to filter out excess waste. All of these drinks share one thing in common. They give a short burst of taste or energy while delivering long-term damage to fragile kidneys. For someone trying to protect their health, avoiding them is the first step in breaking the cycle of hidden harm. But once you know what to avoid, the next step is building a safe morning ritual. Healing happens when food, timing, and habits all work together. It's not just about choosing the right drink, it's about when and how you drink it. After an overnight fast, your body is primed to absorb nutrients, and your kidneys are ready to handle a fresh start. Drinking a kidney-safe option on an empty stomach before eating breakfast gives maximum benefit. This timing ensures the compounds in lemon water, hibiscus tea, celery juice, or any of the other safe drinks work directly without competing with food digestion. It also helps the kidneys flush out toxins that built up overnight before they face the added load of breakfast and daytime meals. Building a rotation plan makes this routine even more effective. Instead of sticking to one drink every day, alternating through different kidney-friendly options provides variety and a wider range of protective compounds. For example, start the week with lemon water and pink salt, rotate to dandelion tea the next day, then celery juice, hibiscus tea, and green tea with ginger on following mornings. Finish the week with parsley or nettle tea. This variety prevents boredom and ensures that your kidneys get antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, hydration, and detox support from different sources. Fluid control is equally important. Kidney patients cannot afford to overload their system with excessive liquids, especially those in later stages or on dialysis. The key is balance. A morning serving of 12-16 ounces is enough to provide hydration and nutrients without pushing fluid intake too high. This drink should be counted as part of the daily fluid allowance, and patients should adjust the rest of the day's water intake accordingly. Spacing fluids throughout the day rather than drinking large amounts at once prevents sudden stress on kidney function. Turning this into a ritual helps create consistency. Preparing your chosen morning drink the night before, or setting aside a few minutes in the morning, makes it easy to stay on track. The act of beginning the day with a healing beverage signals both to your body and mind that you are choosing recovery over decline. Small daily choices repeated over time add up to powerful protection for your kidneys. And yet, there's one hidden factor beyond drinks that can make or break kidney health. Even the best drink can't heal a body trapped in stress. You can choose the right foods, follow the perfect kidney diet, and drink all the safe teas in the world. But if your body is locked in a constant state of stress, progress slows. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, which raises blood pressure, increases blood sugar, and fuels inflammation. For kidneys already under strain, this cocktail is toxic. Over time, high cortisol silently accelerates CKD by damaging blood vessels, tightening circulation, and forcing the kidneys to work harder. Poor sleep makes things worse. When the body doesn't get deep rest, it cannot reset hormone balance or repair tissues. Instead, blood pressure stays high at night, and toxins continue to circulate rather than being cleared efficiently. Patients often wake up more tired than before, with swelling, headaches, or a feeling of heaviness that reflects the kidney's struggle. This cycle of stress and sleeplessness not only worsens lab results but also drains the hope and energy needed to stay consistent with daily health routines. The solution lies in simple rituals that promote calm mornings. Something as small as preparing your kidney-safe drink in a quiet space, sitting down instead of rushing, and focusing on a few slow breaths can set the tone for the entire day. Pairing your morning drink with mindfulness or light stretching can help lower cortisol, improve blood flow, and give both body and mind a sense of control. Choosing the same time each day for your drink and morning routine creates predictability, which lowers stress by giving the brain a sense of stability. Here's the truth. Stress, hopelessness, and neglect are silent accelerators of kidney decline. Many patients focus only on diet and lab numbers, forgetting that mindset and routine are just as powerful as nutrition. A hopeful outlook lowers stress hormones, strengthens immune defenses, and improves treatment outcomes. When patients see each small habit like their morning drink or a nightly wind-down as a personal act of care, it shifts them from feeling helpless to feeling in charge of their healing journey. But kidneys aren't just about health, they're about hope, control, and quality of life. Every glass you drink in the morning is also a choice to believe in your future. For many kidney patients, the hardest part is not the lab results or the dietary restrictions. It's the emotional weight of living with a condition that feels unpredictable. The fear of rising creatinine, the constant thought of dialysis, and the uncertainty about what tomorrow might bring often create a sense of helplessness. This emotional burden can be heavier than the physical symptoms, and it drains the motivation needed to keep going. But here's where small, consistent actions become powerful. When you choose a kidney-safe morning drink, you are not just hydrating, you're sending yourself a message: I still have control. That single act of care becomes an anchor in a life that can sometimes feel out of control. Over time, these little decisions create a foundation of hope. Patients who adopt simple rituals like preparing lemon water at the same time each morning or sitting quietly with a cup of hibiscus tea often report feeling calmer, more focused, and more confident in their ability to manage their condition. Hope is not just a feeling, it's a force that shapes behavior. When patients believe they can influence their health, they are more likely to follow medical advice, eat carefully, and manage stress. This emotional shift reduces cortisol, lowers blood pressure, and indirectly improves kidney outcomes. It's proof that the emotional side of healing is inseparable from the physical side. A hopeful mindset makes the body more receptive to healing, while hopelessness speeds up decline. The beauty of these small rituals is that they are repeatable. Every day, you get another chance to choose hope over fear. That morning drink is no longer just about fluid or antioxidants. It becomes a symbol of your commitment to your future. Even on difficult days, the routine itself reminds you that you are still moving forward. But knowledge without action changes nothing you need a roadmap you can follow daily. Let's condense everything into one simple weekly plan you can start tomorrow. Over the past sections, we've uncovered 7 drinks that give your kidneys the support they desperately need. Each one has unique benefits, safe portions, and common mistakes to avoid.